He's a graduate of economics, but he calls himself a merchant of comedy. On Spotlight today, we bring a young comedian who's doing everything to stay on top in this competitive industry called comedy.
As in there now, so ask Mourinho, please.
I want all of you to know that
Chelsea. What position is Chelsea now?
Nigerian comedians are constantly seeking new ways to improve their craft, get more eyeballs, and explore options available for brand expansion.
Okay, good morning. My teacher entered class one morning, close to exams. She said, we are going to have revision. When she entered, normally children will greet like this. Ba, 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 ba. Good morning, ma'am. We are happy to see you. God bless you. Welcome. My teacher said your examination is getting closer. I'd like you to have the revision. Ebuka, stand up. When we breathe out carbon dioxide, what do we breathe in? Ebuka confused. When we breathe out carbon dioxide, we breathe in carbon dioxide. Teacher said, are you okay?
With top billing acts like comedian turned filmmaker AY, whose second movie, A Trip to Jamaica, premiered recently, and others like Tejo Babyface branching out into TV shows, upcoming acts have a lot to learn and aspire to.
Oh yes, I remember.
One of such is Tosin Ibitoye, popularly known as Tosin.
Tosin is a funny guy. I won't like to put myself in the box and say I'm a comedian, or I'll say Tosin is a funny guy. I'm a comedy merchant because I sell comedy, talk about production, skits, events. Basically, I sell comedy.
No, just hold on. Listen to me. How much do you think fills my tank? 10,000. Why don't you do it yourself? No, you people just feel the work of an MC is just talk and why don't you do it yourself? You are not a serious person. Rubbish. I just came to waste my time there.
What I actually meant was $10,000. But since you're not ready, I think I'll just go with the other guy.
Dollars. Sir, look at me. I'm a joker. I was joking. He's joking. I'm joking, sir. That's what I do for you. I wanted to show you. You are closing the checkbook, sir. Are you a comedian, sir?
Get out of my office.
A graduate of economics who chose to make a living from telling jokes, Tosin traces his interest in entertainment into his family.
Get out of my office.
Well, growing up for me, it was quite, I don't know, I'm not sure what exactly influenced me, but in my house, being the last born, I must have been influenced by my parents and my older ones. And I was drawn to fun stuff. Now that I'm grown, I now see that the relationship I have with my siblings and parents is unorthodox. So I guess my family is a bit different, which gave birth to Tosin the entertainer.
Hey!
It all started for me in school. I found that I was comfortable standing in front of class, entertaining people, just talking, picking on people. When the lecturer hasn't come to class, I just go to the front of the class and I take the position of the lecturer, and then people are laughing, and then maybe in the space of a year when I've not seen someone in a while, and the person sees me and I'm still messing about, and the person goes, oh, you've not changed. And I'm thinking, have I always been like this? Then it now turned out, oh, maybe I should take this seriously. So I staged a show back in school, and then from then, it just kind of picked up.
Sorry, I beg now. Will you move? Cross half now. My friend, move. Waiting now. Move. Half now. Young lady, keep quiet. Young lady,
Before launching himself into the industry, he decided to further his education, but by the time he returned to the country, competition had become stiff. He realized he needed to carve a niche for himself.
When I started comedy in school, then I went on a break because I went to do my master's abroad, and by the time I came back, everyone was a comedian. And then I'm thinking, how can I do this differently? Then I found a gap. I found that a lot of comedians were doing weddings, but they were not doing it right. So I decided to focus basically on weddings. For me, skits have to be done right. I feature on a lot of skits. I feature on the popular Johnny series that's on TV. But I try not to partake in stuff that's not very creative, because it's a process that we need to ensure that people enjoy. It's not just about, because comedy can be relative, so why not just make sure it cuts across and not just doing what makes you laugh.
I beg. You fuck.
However, comedy is not just about making money for the young entertainer. He believes comedy is an essential part of human existence. He compares its importance to food.
Comedy is life. If you ask a comedian, if you ask a good comedian, they will tell you they draw their materials from life in itself. And talking about the industry now, the comedy industry in Nigeria, it's growing, and that's a good thing, because a few years ago it was just all, when you hear comedy you only think of stand-up comedy, but now people are moving from stand-up comedy, going to events, talking about skits, because now the whole comedy skits on Instagram, that Carve is on another level, and then talk about movie production, because now some people are coming into the industry and they're not concerned about stand-up or events, they're just looking at making comedy movies, which is a different market in itself. So yes, it's growing, it's growing. Comedy's life. You can't go about life and just, like, you talk about movie productions now, you can't always do drama or thriller or action. You need comedy. It's an essential of life. It's like food.
Nigerian cyberspace has undoubtedly become a platform where creatives serve their special delicacies to fans all over the world. Hence, comedians try to outdo each other to get the attention of millions who visit daily in search of comic relief.
You think you have time, Abi? I have time for you now.
For me, when it comes to doing skits, I need to have that eureka moment. Like, if I'm just chilling and then something drops in my mind and it feels quite heavy and I'm like, I should do that. That's the process, basically. If I feel in my spirit like, I should do that, that would be funny, I pen it down. But then I don't just make the skit. I now go back and now actually draw out plans about the production. It should be done right, the lighting, everything. Because to me, it's more like a film, like a short film. Most of my skits are like short films. So it's about doing it right and making sure it cuts across loads of people. That's what skits are for me.
Tosin's education has also given him an advantage in his career as a comedy merchant.
Definitely, school has helped. I wouldn't say school hasn't, so I don't encourage someone to drop out of school. School has helped, and luckily I studied economics and then management for my second degree, and that has helped in my business handling of my talent, because it's not just about talent, it's about the management of the talent. Talk about invoicing, talk about accounting, planning and stuff like that. So definitely school has helped, well, because I also studied a social science course, so that has helped my business part of my talent.
My friend, move. Waiting now. Move. Chama, now. Young lady, keep quiet. Young lady, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You were shouting. She did. Keep quiet. She did all right now. You were shouting earlier. Are you fine?
Oh yes.
This is a thief. No, keep quiet. I said keep quiet. What did he steal from you?
He stole my heart. Like, he stole my heart.
Bros, have fun now. I beg. You fuck.